Todd Anderson is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Back here in Philadelphia, and starting this one, Todd Anderson. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
1-0.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Alec Bohm. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Foul ball there. Step off throw to first.
He's in there.
And Turner's back in. Runner at first with no outs here. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To first, 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Todd.
So Harper stands in.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Anderson checks the runner, and Turner's back in. Squirts away a little bit, and on the wild pitch he goes down to third.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
Turner stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the second, and now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Castellanos, multi-time All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2010. Anderson back to work. That one ripped, but foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's going to be JT Realmuto. There's a strike at the knees. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Max Kepler stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Man at second.
Hey.
And that one wrapped foul. One and 2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Left-hand hitter waits. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Edmundo Sosa, the next to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That's in.
And that one is inside. Two outs. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. You know, They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Weston Wilson digs in now. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Started to swing, held up.
No, that's it.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Trey Turner on deck for the Phils. And ball four to a board.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
Boog, this batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. And a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Inside, just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
2-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Two on, 2 outs. Hard hit right side. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 2 and the Angels 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Called strike right there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hit on the ground to short. Neto throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So here is Bryce Harper. That's in there. Strike 1. Swing at a ground ball. Whips it to first. Harper retired.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Flied out his first time. That's in there. That's strike 1. And there's
That's
a ball.
That's down.
On the ground, right side. Shadowell steps on the bag, and the Phillies are set down in order. So they go quietly there. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 2 and the Angels 1. Back here in Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Inside, just missed.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's out to center field. Adele moves under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now batting Max Kepler. Struck out swinging his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
On the ground at first, and that's just foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed.
2-2.
That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. We're headed to the 5th. Angels 4 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Anderson back to work. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Sosa, 29 years old, and he was born in Panama. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. That one to first, boots it, Still finds a way to get off the throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. Walked his first time. That one missing inside.
Right through there for a strike. Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
On the ground right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Trey Turner. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Sosa headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here comes Alec Bohm. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Wilson on second. Turner at first. 1 gone. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Schwarber up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And he pumps in a strike. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. Schwarber out of the play. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete. Angels 4 and the Phillies 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ben Joyce.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Anderson gave him 5 solid innings on the mound in this start.
They know he's capable of better on the mound, and he does too, but he did all right in this start, and they come away with the win. Be happy with that and do better in your next start.